Hello and welcome to Calculus 1 at Hudson Valley Community College, the online version. Now, as we get started with this course, I want you to know what your responsibilities will be, what my responsibilities are, and how we're going to get through this course together, and where you're going to find the information that you need online so that you can stay on schedule for this course. By staying on schedule, I mean that an online course is not a course where you can, say, check in once a week. You really need to be in the course almost every day to find out what we're doing in the course, what the material to read or review will be, what the homework is, what the quizzes are, exams, when they're coming up. So I really need you to be an active learner. I really need you to take an added sense of responsibility, since it feels like you might be on your own and it's just you and a computer screen. So you will get out of this course what you put into this course, guaranteed. So if you're willing to work hard, if you're willing to put the time and effort into this course, you will get out of this course not just a good grade, but a very solid understanding of Calculus 1. And from that, you will be ready, therefore, to move on to Calculus 2 and higher math courses, and then maybe engineering courses. And so it really is a stepping stone. Learning calculus is a big transition from your traditional just algebra or geometry math course. It is a brand new type of mathematics, and it's one that we will actually develop as we get through the course here. So things like derivatives, integration. These are the foundations of calculus, and yet we don't just say, here they are, learn them, and then use them. We actually show you precisely where they came from so that we can convince you that this stuff really does work, and then you can apply it to more advanced problems. So I wanted to welcome new students that are taking courses at Hudson Valley for the first time. You're in the right place. Hudson Valley is a very good institution of higher learning. We're very well respected, and our courses are also very well respected in terms of transferability. So if you're thinking of transferring to RPI or some other school, they're more than happy to accept a Hudson Valley course because they know that we teach these courses as if we were teaching them at a four-year school. They're right on the level with any four-year university. So I did want to welcome returning students as well, and also welcome folks that have not taken a course online yet. So for you, this is your first experience, and I want to hopefully give you the guidance that you need along the way to be successful in this course. It is very different than taking a course face-to-face. A face-to-face course, you have to be in class every day. You should at least, and so there's a time commitment there. There's a pretty specific, rigid schedule that we follow when we meet face-to-face, and that actually carries over into the online course. Even though the more the responsibility is on you to keep on top of things, there really is a schedule. And you need to know what that schedule is. There are materials that you need to stay on top of. There are deadlines as well. So just because we don't see each other face-to-face doesn't mean that some of the same things that we do in a regular traditional classroom aren't true here. They are true here. And in this intro video, I'm going to show you some of the ways that you can stay on top of this course and not fall behind. So we'll get into that. As far as learning math in general, why do we learn mathematics? If you're taking a calculus course, I'm sure that you may be considering a career in the sciences or engineering, so certainly a strong background in mathematics is important. For those that are not and say, this is actually my last math course, I need to just pass this course, where's the importance for you? Well, certainly the importance is to get a good grade so that your GPA when you graduate, you want to keep your GPA high, so that's certainly a motivation. But really another thing about learning mathematics is that it's about logic and problem solving. And there's nothing that an employer wants more than somebody who can solve problems. And I mean any kind of problem. Just as a quick example, if you were learning how to replace an alternator in a car, as a mechanic, maybe you would learn in a classroom setting how to replace an alternator, what an alternator does, the electrical system, and it's all book work until finally you go to the shop and somebody hands you a set of tools and says, okay, now it's your turn. Actually do it. Replace that alternator. So I think mathematics is a set of tools, and you're learning how to use those set of tools. And what happens is you become a good problem solver, and that skill carries through almost everything you do. Because problems are the same, whether they're a math problem or a financial problem or a family problem or any kind of problem, it needs to be solved. So in mathematics, we show you how you do that by giving you the tools and then showing you how to use those tools. And that does map into the real world. Employers are looking for people who can solve problems. So this course is valuable even if you're not intending upon becoming an engineer. So I want to talk about this course, and I think we're going to start over. It's just not working.